Hello, I'm a talking skull. Twitch of the Death Nerve is one of the best titles of any horror movie. It's also director Mario Bava's farewell to the genre that he had created 9 years earlier, the giallo. It's hard to nail down exactly what a giallo is, but basically it's an outlandish Italian thriller. You can find 1,000 think pieces online giving you the various specifics, but I'll just say that Suspiria isn't a giallo, and that Mario Bava invented the giallo when he directed the stylish black and white comedy thriller The Girl Who Knew Too Much in 1963, and the violent murder melodrama Blood and Black Lace in 1964. Giallos are influenced primarily by German adaptations of Edgar Wallace crime stories, known collectively as Krimi, and by Agatha Christie murder mysteries. However, not all giallos are murder mysteries. They generally involve some combination of paranoid conspiracy, psychic pseudoscience, killers wearing matching black gloves and raincoat, Art Nouveau architecture, and groovy music influenced by jazz fusion, musique concrète, krautrock, psychedelia, and prog rock. A number of giallos were made in the 1960s in the wake of Bava's earlier efforts, but the genre really took off after the international success of Dario Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. It was at this time that Mario Bava decided to make his own final definitive statement on the genre he had created. Twitch of the Death Nerve was released in America by a company called Hallmark Releasing, nothing to do with the greeting card company. They had made their first splash with the notorious Witchfinder General ripoff, Mark of the Devil, where they notoriously gave out vomit bags to patrons, a gimmick they repeated when they initially released Twitch under the alternative title of Carnage. But it was with Wes Craven's infamous shocker, Last House on the Left, that they really hit their stride with their ad campaign, Keep Telling Yourself, It's Only a Movie.
It's only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
A campaign they repeated a few times in subsequent years. A few years later, Hallmark financed a movie made by Last House on the Left producer Sean S. Cunningham that turned out to be a sizable hit and launch a franchise. They were the ones responsible for Friday the 13th Parts 1 and 2, directly copying a couple of the more memorable murder set pieces from Twitch of the Death Nerve. Now keep your eyes open here for young Nicoletta Elmy in her first horror movie role. Only 6 years old at the time, she would work with Mario Bava again in Baron Blood, and became a horror and giallo veteran by appearing in Who Saw Her Die, Flesh for Frankenstein, Footprints on the Moon, The Cursed Medallion, and Dario Argento's epic Deep Red, before finally making a horror swan song at the ripe old age of 21, when she played the sinister usherette in Demons, directed by Mario Bava's son, Lamberto Bava. So, let's dive into the Bay of Blood.